Hello and welcome to today's Exploring Tools sessions. Today we're looking at internet browsers and we're looking at how to create bookmarks. We're looking at browser history and we're also going to look at browsing in incognito mode. So welcome and let's get started. So for today's browser demonstration, I'm going to be using Chrome, but you could use any other browser such as Microsoft Edge, perhaps Safari or Firefox, and the tools are all very similar and generally they're available up here in the top right hand corner. So today I'm going to use the star, which is the bookmark button, and I'm going to use the three dots which will drop down the menu and display a little bit more. So bookmarking is about saving pages so you can come back to them. So let me find a page. I'll just do a quick search. I'm going to use the ETF Enhance page. So if I search for the page there, it's displayed. So this is a page I come to quite frequently. It'd be quite good not to have to do the Google search all the time. So I'm going to bookmark it by clicking on this star. And then you can see I've got a choice. Comes up and I can save it as the Home Enhanced Digital Teaching Platform, or I can change that to something that I like. So I've come to this page so many times that I know that if I called it Enhanced Digital Teaching Platform, it would be quite long. I can call it EDTP, and I'm just going to save it in a folder called Bookmarks. So I've saved that, but the bookmark's not displaying. So and it would normally display up here. If I want to display it, I click on the three dots and I choose the bookmark menu, and then I can just click here and say show bookmark. So I've only bookmarked one page that's showing here as EDTP. The apps is a standard bookmark that Chrome adds, and that will just take me to the Google Apps. Now if I want to get rid of a bookmark, I can just right click it and the menu will drop down, and then I'm just going to delete it and it's gone away. Now I also want to show you that you can create a folder for your bookmarks, so you can have several bookmarks inside one folder. And to do that I just need to open a few pages, and I'm going to open them in a new tab. So I'm going to right click and literally just open a new tab. So this first one is the welcome page. So if I go back up here to bookmark it again and add bookmark, I can call it what I like. So I'm going to call it the welcome page. And this time I want to put it in a folder. So I want the folder to appear inside the bookmarks bar. So I'm going to say here, choose another folder. And it will let me create one. So I'm going to click on new folder and I'm going to say in EDS, Essential Digital Skills, Enhance, and save. You'll see straight away a folder has appeared up here, and then there's my welcome page. So let's just repeat that for the video guides. And again, I'm going to shorten the name. I'm just going to call it EDS Videos. And you can see it's remembered the folder that I put my last bookmark into. And then I can just say done, and let's bookmark the interactive menu page. So I'm just going to call that EDS Interactive. That's simple enough for me, and it's already remembered the folder I wanted to put it in. So if I come up here now and I click on the folder, the three pages I've saved are visible. And I could click on any one. So if I go to the welcome page, it displays. If I went to the interactive page, it displays. So that's really useful for pages that I visit a lot. And as you can imagine, I visit the Enhance site quite a lot. And I visit all kinds of different pages. So having a folder for that is really quite helpful. I also visit things like the government standards, EDS standards page. And I've got another series of bookmarks in a folder for all the official government feedback, and I've got another folder for all the different awarding bodies that provide awards for essential digital skills. So that's how we bookmark, and that's perhaps why we would use bookmarking. So now let's look at browser history. So your browser records all the sites that you've been to. And if I come back up here to the menu, click on the three dots, you can see we've got a history option. And if I hover over it, it displays all the sites that I've just visited in this demonstration. And it will keep that data for quite a considerable length of time. Now, I created a clean installation, so you can only see the history that I've used in preparing this demonstration. So I could click on any of these pages and it will go back to it. So it's quite useful if I've been doing quite a lot of browsing and I've forgotten the pages. I can come in and look at the history. Now here in Chrome, if I click the word history, it will open me a new tab and I can see the history laid out in a bit more of a useful fashion. So I can see a little bit information now. So you can see I did this recording in the evening. You can see here the site I was on. So I was on the enhanceetf.co.uk site and the specific page. So I was on the interactive EDS page. You can see I've bookmarked it because it's got a blue star next to it. And then I could, if I wanted to, click on these three dots and I could individually remove a site from the history. Another really useful tool is to clear browsing data. And if I click on that, it will remove all my history. Okay, and I have some choices here from the menu. I'm going to have it delete everything, but you could choose to leave some things behind if you wanted to. So I'm just going to clear the data. Okay, and just to prove that's cleared it all, let's just go back to the beginning. There's no history. All my browsing data has gone. So why might I want to get rid of my browsing history? So there are a number of reasons, and if you're teaching this to the students, you might get the students to brainstorm that for you. But in this presentation, I'm going to say there are lots of good reasons. I might be buying a gift for a partner, and I'm be sharing a house, and I don't want them to see the different pages I've been to. When you build up a browsing history, when you do a search, particularly in Chrome, that will bias the search, and it will start to show you similar things that you've looked at before. So if I've deleted a history, it can't do that. I might be using a computer in a public location, in a college or in a library, and I might want to delete my search history. So that's available to you. You can either use the history to help you find a page, or you might want to go in there and delete your search history. Now, another way of not even creating a search history is to come back to the menu, and you can use what's called an incognito window. So let's open that. You can see it's in a different color. A message comes up. It's going to tell me that I'm browsing privately, and that other people that use this device won't be able to see any of my internet browser history. But anything that I download or bookmark will automatically be added to my normal browser window. But it's quite good if you don't want to create that history, you don't want cookies being added to your computer, it will hide all those things from it. And again, great way to teach this is to ask the students why they might want to use an incognito browser. Again, if I'm searching for a gift and I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing, I might be searching for a job in the workplace or doing a medical search. Again, I might be using private or worried about privacy on a public PC. I might, as a teacher, be creating a screen recording and I don't want the students to see everything I've got saved in my normal browser. Or I might be giving a live presentation and demonstration to my students. And again, an incognito mode is quite good for that, because then all your history is not left behind. So we've kind of looked at three things today. We've looked at using the bookmarking tool and the bookmarks bar with folders. We've had a quick look at where the browser history is, and we've had a quick look at using an incognito window for browsing. So they're just 3 features of a browser, and you might want to show your students a variety of other features of the browser. Extensions can be quite helpful, but that's what we're looking at today. So I'm going to bring this session to a close. Thank you very much for joining me for this short look at browsers, and we'll have a little bit more of a discussion in the live session.